So this is us setting up for our studio time, because we just did a road show to the local deli out in Hayden. Props to you guys, by the way. You guys are amazing. Your service is great, and the food is even better. I never gave my ranking. You gave your ranking, didn't you?
I did. My ranking was an 8.2. Spoiler alert.
Mine's an 8.3. So.
Oh, you got to one-up me, don't you?
Yeah, I had to one-up you. I do like Firehouse. That's why I gave them an 8. We were pretty much the same on Firehouse. What are you doing with all that?
Well, I was going to add a mic for the iPad, but...
Oh, because it doesn't get our sound as well, does it?
But I thought about it, and I don't think it actually has the adapter I need.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Yeah, we don't need it.
That's fine. We have one watcher. Hello? Hello, one watcher. Does that mean one? It says one up on top.
There's two of us watching, but one of you. Welcome to B Squared Live. We're about to start the show in the studio.
Word.
Just got back from the road show.
Yeah, baby.
You can see here our magic filming device that we use for every show. There it is. There it is.
Boom. It's good
Over
thing I
here.
have my legs crossed. You were kind of viewing into my
What are you wearing a dress?
yoo-hoo area.
I guess I do need to worry about you wearing a dress, huh?
Maybe. Are we on? Are we on both ways?
We're on. Oh, did I start it? I think I started it.
I don't know. We're live here. We got one viewer still. That's great.
From where?
We got one viewer!
Woo! Yeah!
Yeah! Yeah, baby. All right,
Welcome to the
so
studio, B Squared.
we're live. We're filming.
Make
doing
sure you
this whole
like
thing.
and subscribe.
Boom. Boom, boom.
Right here, like and subscribe. If you're watching us live, this is unedited,
This is totally unedited.
live.
Yeah.
Literally, like we're sitting here talking about this right now. You're watching, so thank you. We appreciate you.
Thanks for describing what live means. Like,
You're welcome.
I don't know if people would have understood that. That was brilliant. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we did just get back from the local deli. Local deli was actually fantastic. I
They
gave it
were.
an 8.2.
8.3 for me. Yeah.
Had a local on wheat bread.
I had the Wallace on wheat. You did wheat? I thought you were doing like some weird bread, Ezekiel bread.
Yeah, have you guys ever heard of Ezekiel bread? I've never heard of Ezekiel bread before.
No.
Oh, we lost our viewer. That was it.
That was it. Bye, viewer.
Bye.
Yeah, that was short-lived.
Ezekiel bread apparently is
You know why?
It's a flourless bread.
Probably because they can't freaking hear it.
No, they can hear us just fine.
Or they can?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I mean, we could pull up YouTube.
That's okay. We don't need to. All right, well, Ezekiel bread. Let's steer clear of that. It doesn't sound good. Didn't look good either.
No, it looked lacking in. Oh, I forgot my water in your car. In your truck.
Oh, I got my water right here. Boom.
Yeah, Ezekiel bread apparently is a flourless bread, which that should be your first warning when it comes to bread.
I didn't. What? I don't even know what that means. I'm not a baker. Flourless bread. I thought you had to have flour to bake.
Me too. My uncle's a baker.
Your
And he
uncle
uses
watches?
flour. I don't know.
I think he should, and he should answer this question.
If you're a baker, and my cousin's a baker too.
Well, somebody's got to be. You know what? There's got to be a baker that's watching this. Add in the comments. Tell us. We don't know.
So, not to change the subject, but I'm changing the subject here. What do you think about electric cars? And it's kind of a hot thing right now with gas prices at $4.50, $5 a gallon. Seems like a great way to
it's
cut
funny.
that gas cost.
I got to tell you this right now. So, apparently, one of our watchers that I was talking to says that I do this every time on every show. I grab my right ear every single time.
Why?
I don't know. They just pointed it out. I'm like,
That's weird.
huh. All right. So, what do I think of electric cars? Well, I mean, am I true in my heart of hearts? I'm not against electric cars. I'm against somebody forcing me to get an electric car. Like, don't tell me that I have to. But I'm not against them. I think it's a good thing. With petroleum, oil prices, whatever you want to call it, skyrocketing, thanks to our current administration. Not to go political or anything, but I mean, truth be told, as everybody knows, if we were still drawing our own oil from our own soil, we wouldn't be in this conundrum. But that's a whole nother conversation we're not gonna have, because we're B squared.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, I would buy an electric car. Well, okay, so I drive a truck and I pull a lot of heavy things, so they have to come up with the technology. They already have it, obviously, because they have electric semis, but they have to come up with the technology to shrink that down, I guess, to get it into a truck bigger than an F-150, because I drive a 350 and I need a 110. So, but I'm not opposed to it. I think it's a good idea, really.
Yeah.
I like the
Just
power.
gotta figure out how to get the batteries in there.
I like it. What, you just open the hood?
I like the power.
Power.
Power. The torque.
You know, I got this was great. So we were in Vegas a couple months ago, and we got an Uber that was a Tesla that picked us up, and it was a pretty sweet one.
Was it the Model X that you got?
Yeah, the Model X.
Yeah,
it's freaking,
that's what I
yeah,
want.
it was really cool. The guy picks us up, and well, first of all, he picks us up, and he pulls up, and the doors just open up for us, and he's still sitting there. I'm like, well, that's cool. It's like VIP
Was
treatment.
that Falcon Wings?
No.
Oh, so you must have been a Model Y then.
Maybe it was Y. I don't know the difference really, but so I told him, I was asking him about how long charges last week, per his overnight, blah blah blah. And I told him, I said, so why don't you give us a little demonstration of the power?
Yeah.
He wouldn't do it.
What?
No, I'm like, dude.
That probably uses a lot of power though to demonstrate
Probably.
the power. And he probably needs to conserve that for all of his Uber rides.
Yeah, probably so.
Because unlike a gas vehicle where you can just go to the gas station and fill up your tank, if you run out of charge, it takes a little bit of time.
See, that's my one drawback to the electric car.
Mm-hmm.
You got to charge it. So if you're, well, let's say you're going on vacation with your family or by yourself or whatever, going on vacation, you have to stop and charge your car, opposed to stopping and filling your gas tank, which takes 5 minutes. A charge is going to take you, a full charge is going to take you an hour, right?
Probably
If it's a
about that.
supercharge station.
Yeah.
So there's a full hour of now you're making our vacations longer.
Is that really a bad thing?
No. It's not a
Although,
bad thing on the way to vacation.
If you think about like our Pittsburgh trip, I mean, how many miles was that? 2,000 miles or so?
Oh my
each
gosh.
way. And if the electric car is going to get you 300 per charge, then it would have extended that trip by days.
We would have never got there.
Well, we would have gotten there, but 3, 6, 9, 12. I mean, we would have had to recharge 5 times each way.
I just want to fill it up and let's go.
So that would have been difficult. It wouldn't have. It's overcomable. I mean, it's an hour.
It's another good
But-
word for you, overcomable.
You didn't even say it right.
I guess that's my drawback. That's my one rub with those. It's like, that, if you're just doing town stuff and you're around town and, it's not that big of a deal, you're probably good. But if you're on a trip, you're driving somewhere, it's going to extend your time.
It will.
Yeah.
I think that, like, for the commuter, that's the way to go. Is, if you
Oh,
have
yeah.
maybe 100 miles round trip that you're commuting, which
Yeah.
is a pretty long commute when you think
That is a
about
long
it.
commute.
But I mean, even if you assume it's a long commute, you got 100 miles round trip.
Yeah.
You're going to be fine because you can use a third of your charge it at night, get
Yeah.
around town, never have to pay for an oil change,
So-
or gas again.
So what do? You just get you have to have an electrician come out and put in like a charging station for you, or how does that look for your charging at home?
I don't know. Maybe our viewers know. Like, if you buy an electric car,
Yeah.
what do you have to do to convert your power to charge the car?
Yeah.
Because I think they have regular adapters for your regular plugins, but those take.
Just a regular plug on the wall.
Well, you plug it into the plug and then it adapts to your car charger, but that takes like 8 hours to charge if you just use your regular.
Which is fine because you get home at 5.
Yeah, that's
You're
not
probably
bad.
not going anywhere until the next morning, anyways.
But I think if you want like fast charging, then you do need an electrician to come out and make those adjustments to your infrastructure.
So, if somebody's just listening to our live, Will it still show that we have a viewer or not?
You can't just listen, you have to watch.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it's YouTube.
That's what I don't know.
Yeah.
So, Brian, what are you smoking?
I am smoking the Chubby. We've reviewed this one before.
Yeah.
One of my favorites. We didn't have a chance to get down to the store this week.
Yeah. We didn't
Coeur d'Alene
get-
Pipe and Cigars, but that is where I got this Chubby.
Looks like the thing's kind of giving you a little grief.
Yeah, the outer wrapper looks like kind of ripped a little bit, but it's still smoking like a dream.
I'm smoking the JIF.
The JFR. Not JFK. JFK was president. JFR is a cigar.
Oh yeah,
That's a good smoke though.
JFR. Which
I like
we
the JFR.
reviewed this one too.
Mhm.
Yeah, good cigar. Like I've said before, we smoke cigars that are definitely Maduro and heavy cigars. So if you grab any of the ones that we're smoking, they're
Get
gonna
ready
be
for a
fun.
good cigar.
They're gonna be fun. Yeah. So Brian,
Powerful.
Brian's on a journey, aren't you, right now?
Journey.
Brian's on a weight loss journey.
That's true. I am.
He
I
is.
signed up for Noom, which is what my wife signed up for as well earlier last year. She lost a ton of weight doing it, so I figured, what the heck? Try it out. I'm down 10 pounds in a week.
Well,
and a
that
half.
seems like not a very true statement. A ton of weight. I mean, how big was she?
Well,
I mean,
okay, so she hasn't lost 2,000 pounds, but
well, that's what I'm saying. You said a ton.
I mean, you know my wife, she's pretty small to
Yeah.
start.
Yeah,
She lost 20 pounds.
that's big.
It's a significant portion of her overall body weight.
It's a lot less than a ton, but
It is.
yeah.
It
So,
is.
yeah, so good for Brian. You're down what, 13 pounds overall right now?
Overall,
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
my goal, I still have another 60 pounds to go to hit my goal, and I'll get there by the end of the year.
By the end of this year,
Yep.
60 pounds.
If I stay true.
I think you will.
I will. I mean, Vegas will be hard. I'll probably cheat in Vegas a little bit. But
There's a joke in there. I'm not going to take.
on my diet, let's be clear. Because it's Vegas. Because it's Vegas. You know, you can't not eat good food when you're in Vegas.
I don't have a dirty mind.
Yeah. Other than that, though, I mean, we have our football trip, which we have to figure out in the next
Ooh, is the schedule out yet?
May 12th.
Dang it. Next week.
We'll figure out where we're going for football this year.
Go to see the Steelers play somebody. Be an interesting year for the Steelers. I don't know if you watched any of the draft or kept track of anything.
I didn't. Did you?
I didn't. No, I didn't watch the draft, but I just happened to be sitting down during the first round to smoke a cigar, and I thought, well, you know what? I'm just going to turn it on. And ironically, I turned it on like 5 minutes before the Steelers are laying out their first pick. So
There you go. Good
yeah,
pick.
they packed.
I can't talk.
I can't talk. It's just they
Try.
talking
Try.
talking in cursive.
Oh, well, there's a way to look at it.
Yeah.
Talking cursive.
Yeah, so don't get me. Anyways, they picked a quarterback. They picked a quarterback that they've been looking at. Kenny Pickett. Looks like a pretty solid kid.
Pickett?
Pickett. Picker. Oh.
Sounds like a typical Steelers draft bust to me.
Well, here's some interesting news. We haven't picked a quarterback in the first round since we picked up Ben Roethlisberger back in 04.
Yeah, how'd that work out for you?
2 Super Bowls. How many does Russell have?
Is that one?
Yeah.
He's been there too.
Oh, well, we
You
did.
should have had to. I mean, if you watched that Seahawks versus Patriots Super Bowl when they decided to throw instead of run, give it to the beast, man. Give it to the beast. We have it.
At the
And
end
really,
of the day, they lost the game. We're gonna have this conversation for
the
till the end of time.
Seahawks should have had 3.
Oh, here we
because
go.
The refs.
Here we go.
The refs in that Super Bowl against the Steelers,
Oh, brother.
they totally gave it.
Oh, brother.
The refs gave the game to the Steelers in
Are
the
you
Super Bowl
still
in
gonna
2005.
cry about this in 10 years?
You will.
Hey, if you're joining us live, welcome. You have joined us in the middle of our filming
Boom.
for B Squared episode 15. So the last episode we just released was episode 13. 14 is being edited right now. And this
14 may
is-
not be released. I just want to say that right now because I was a little.
Yeah, dirty, to say the least.
I think I dropped a couple F-bombs in there.
Yeah, you were definitely not made for TV on
I was
that episode.
I was a little raw.
Mhm.
It's okay. I can be raw. I can be what I want.
So welcome to the live
Welcome to our live.
sneak peek of episode 15, which is still a couple episodes away.
It is.
While we're filming.
Hopefully we have. Well, this might be our next episode that's actually released.
No, we'll see what Ruby
What?
does with episode 14. We'll see what the magic. Ruby's our editor.
The
She's my
name-
favorite sister in the
Isn't
world,
the
and she's
name-
amazing.
It's his only sister.
Still my favorite.
That's fair, but yeah, I can't even comment anymore. Okay, so we got to pick a Steelers game we're gonna go to. Hopefully we're hopefully angling to go see. We kind of want to go to Arizona. I'm hoping they play in Arizona.
I hope they play in Denver. Because I'd love to go see Russell Wilson play again.
That'd be fun. That would be a great trip. Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
yeah. Let's hope for that.
Hopefully early season and not in like December when it's freezing over there.
Yeah, but we went to. In all fairness, we went to Green Bay and pretty nasty
November,
weather
was
season.
it?
Yeah,
October?
we got the whole snow
I think it was
blow with
October.
that. That was an incredible game.
That was epic. I love
I mean, it's too bad that the Seahawks didn't even score. It was really, honestly, the game was kind of poop.
The game was awful, but the
Yeah.
experience was incredible.
Oh, the experience. I know we've said this before. Lambeau, go to Lambeau. You have to go to Lambeau.
Yeah.
If you're a football fan at all, you got to go to
You gotta
Lambeau. Do it.
I honestly, it's tempting to go to Lambeau every year for the football trip, but that would turn us into Packers fans. We can't do that.
Yeah, I'm not a Packers fan.
I like the Packers, but I'm not a Packers fan.
So, Steelers picked up Pickett. They picked up another wide receiver. They look like on paper right now, and as a fan, you always look at this stuff. It's like, oh, we're gonna be amazing. I don't know. I mean, you got a rookie quarterback. We don't even know who our quarterback is yet. We picked up Trubisky.
Mitch, yeah.
Mitch, the
Mitch the what?
so you know, as Trubisky and our Rudolph sitting back in the wings watching the draft, and they pick up Pickett. What do you think they're thinking? They're like, oh, well, there goes, especially Mason Rudolph. He's probably like, there goes my job.
Yep.
And we picked up another quarterback at the end. So they may already be thinking about cutting him, but anyways.
Well, they need to cut Mason Rudolph because he sucks.
Oh my gosh, sucks so bad.
And,
The only thing that Mason's ever going to be
Mitch
famous
Trubisky
for.
though is actually okay.
Yeah, that's why he's not a starting quarterback anymore.
Yeah, he just needed a new system. I bet, you know, the Steelers will work their magic.
Yeah, I have a lot of hope. You just see my blank stare.
We on the
Now-
other hand,
Now
the
rolling
Seahawks.
my eyes.
The Seahawks have Drew Lock, #1 quarterback
You see my dead stare again.
ever. Drew Lock is going to take us to the Super Bowl time and time again.
Starting
Mark
when?
my words.
Starting when?
Next year.
Starting next year. You want to make a bet on this right now?
No.
You guys will hear the bet right now.
No.
What? Well, come on, Mouthy. I'm not saying Pickett's going to take us to a Super Bowl in a year.
That's because he's a Steeler.
Yeah, who the Steelers
You don't have
have.
any confidence with your quarterback.
No, the Steelers have more Super Bowls than anybody else in the world.
No.
Okay, well maybe the
Have you heard of the Patriots?
Stupid Patriots might have one more than we do. So
Tom
what?
Brady has like a gazillion.
Tom the Bomb.
Tom the Bomb. You know what?
You know
would
what,
still
Tom?
like
Are
to
you
talk to
watching
Tom.
this? We're still waiting for a interview with Tom.
Mhm.
When's that supposed to come? We
It
heard
would
anything
help
from
if
his
we
agent yet?
actually reached out to his agent.
You know who his agent is?
No, I don't.
I bet we can find it in the old Google machine.
Oh, the old interwebs. Yeah, you guys heard of the interweb, right?
The Google
The
machine.
Google machine. Book of Faces. It's all, I mean, we can figure this stuff out.
Book of Faces.
Facebook. That's right, Facebook.
Oh, Facebook
They came after the space.
and Twitter.
Did you hear Elon Musk bought Twitter?
I did hear that. What a freaking.
Awesome. I think that's awesome. You know what? Elon Musk is my favorite billionaire. That's who I want to talk to on here, is Elon Musk.
That's actually brilliant.
I am a very brilliant person. If you know Elon, tell him to get in touch.
Yeah, please. We're talking Elon. People watching us live. I don't know if I like this or not.
I like it.
I mean, I'm good looking, but
No.
I'm a beautiful man. Look at this.
He thinks he's a beautiful
I'm
man.
a beautiful man.
So what's BS this week? What is your BS?
You know, I didn't come prepared for this. Nothing locked and loaded. I gotta think about this for just a minute. I have things in my head, but I'm not gonna share.
It's
I don't
usually
know.
best if Bruce keeps the things in his head.
You have no idea.
In my
actually.
experience.
Yeah, you have no idea. It's
Last week it kind of came out of his head a little bit and through his mouth, and that was a mistake.
we'll see. We'll see how the editor does, because it was definitely interesting. Sorry, I gotta look at the old.
I'll tell you what's BS while Bruce is trying to figure out what's in his head. Today is Friday. We golf on Fridays. Last night I was looking at the weather forecast. I was planning on golfing. I was texting Bruce and I was like, you know, we're supposed to get a 1/4 inch of rain tomorrow. It looks like it's gonna pour all day. Let's just scrap the golf and we'll just film instead. Wake up this morning, it's a beautiful morning. The sun is out, it's 52 degrees. Bruce texts me, he's like, we just wasted a golf day. That's
Totally.
BS right there. Wasting a golf day.
So, my cousin had to go to the hospital the other night. For whatever reason, you know those little plastic horses that you play, like kids play with?
Yeah,
Just the little ones, though. They're like army man size.
yeah.
He had 28 of them shoved up his.
What?
Yeah.
You're joking.
You know how the doctor described it? As stable. Come on now!
You,
You really thought I was being serious there for a second.
you and your horse jokes. Every joke you've said over the last 2 weeks has been about a horse, in one way or another.
You know that 8 pigs can eat a pedophile in 10 minutes?
No.
It's a true story. 8 pigs can consume a human in 10 minutes or less.
Okay.
Is that crazy?
I feel like there's a punchline coming.
No, there's no punchline. You just think about it, pedophiles, it's like, that's a perfect end for them.
Yeah, it really is.
I mean, you would obviously have to, I'm not gonna go down this road. It's a little dark.
Yeah. We like to keep it light here on B Squared.
I know, that just popped in my head.
Keep it light. Keep it fun. Keep it away from politics. Keep it away from that virus that ended months ago.
Apparently not. You know, I was just talking to one of my customers last night. One of my best customers, Brett, if you watch this show, shout out to Brett. I won't give him the last name. He tells me he's got the COVID. Now,
Well, it still exists.
yeah, Brett's fully vaccinated.
We're walking a fine line here.
Brett, I'm sorry you got COVID, buddy. It sucks.
Feel better, Brett.
Yeah, feel better, buddy.
Did you come up with your BS yet?
No, I don't have BPS. Life is rosy for me.
Alrighty then. Well, I don't think we have anything else to
That's
discuss today.
That's it.
Thanks for joining us on B Squared.
We're dumping our life.
Hey, listen though. Check out our store at bsquared.us. We super appreciate any purchases. It goes towards the funding of the production of this show.
I don't know if you guys remember the last time we pumped our store up a little bit. Brian gave out a discount code, and it was boob.
Nobody used my discount code.
Why didn't you use the discount code? It's boob.
What?
What's wrong with my?
You can't turn into a discount code. As much as you try.
Our discount code this week is boobs.
Plural. Hey, and to all the moms out there, happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day. That is this weekend.
It is. It's on
Oh, that
Sunday.
makes me sad.
I know.
My mom passed away.
Bruce's mom passed in December,
Yeah. Yeah.
and so it's always hard. Remember those that have lost their mothers on this Mother's Day.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a hard time.
Yeah, indeed. So I guess that's it. We're wrapping up.
BSquared.us. That's BESQUARED.US. Buy some stuff.
My cigar went out.
Buy all of our stuff.
Buy one of each. And
You
then
can
buy
get
some for your family.
A sexy hat. You can get a cool hoodie. And it's a hoodie. See, look, it has this other built-in hat that goes up like this. See?
He's got to share that it's a hoodie because nobody knows
It's
what a
built.
hoodie is.
Okay. How ingenious was the person that invented a hoodie? They're like, I have a sweatshirt, but my head's cold. Hey, why don't I build a hat into the sweater?
Well, I never said he wasn't a genius, but I think
Freaking genius.
But I think when you say hoodie, people know that it has a hood.
Well, you would
It's that
assume
it's
so.
a hoodie. Hood-y.
Look, in my experience though, you can't assume that people know anything.
Yeah, that's true.
You just have to make it clear.
It's valid.
The hoodie includes a hood on the sweatshirt. It's like a twofer. You get a hat and a sweatshirt in one, and for one low price.
Just tell me I was all crinkled up. I think it was all
Well,
crinkled
you can
up.
see yourself on the screen.
No, I wasn't looking down at my chesticles.
That's weird.
What's
See,
that?
look, our viewers just left.
There.
Oh, okay.
What?
And as our final go away to end today's episode, I want to show you the bro wall. Oh no.
What?
We've not been recording this whole time.
Oh no!
WTF, man.
What the fudge?
I started it.
Lighter. That sucks.
Well, you know what? I wonder if I could download the live video.
There you go.
Well, that is lame.
How did that happen? We lost our viewer.
Yeah.
That's okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. Anybody, one viewer,
I took you out of the frame.
out of the frame. Oh.
Now it's a much better viewing experience for everyone.
Now it's B nothing.
It's just B.
B nothing.
B.
B nothing.
So there's not gonna be a mic on this. Oh man, do we do it again?
It's a good question. I don't know.
I think we have to. It's been a long time since we've had to redo an episode.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're live, you get a witness us doing our episode again. Here we go.
At least I got plenty of cigar. Coming back at you. ×2.
Wow, how did that happen?
I don't know, because you got up and pressed the button. Are you out of storage?
I just shouldn't be. I'm gonna check though right now.
Sorry.
I
I just don't
have-
have to say sorry to anybody. Our viewers are not there.
I have the maximum storage on here, but eventually you run out, I suppose. The battery's getting low too. Let's see. .256 capacity, available 55. I've got plenty of storage. I must have just screwed up somewhere in there. Alright, well. Here we go. Take two.
Take two, are we ready?
Low battery. 20%.
Take two.
And go.
We're recording?
We're recording.
We're
Hey.
B squared. Here we go.
Welcome to B Squared.
Welcome back on the Road Show Day.
Roadshow part 300. I don't even know. We're always on the road these days.
Yeah, we are.
Love being on the road. It's fun.
Did we talk about the road? Did we talk about our road shows coming up? Oh, we did.
Yes, when we were on the road, I talked about our road shows
We
coming out.
did.
Got some great
That's
road
amazing.
shows coming up.
Yeah. This is actually take 2.
This is take 2. If
Um,
you're joined us live, you'll realize now that
All crinkled up again.
that our first one failed because something happened with the record button.
Something happened with the record button.
It didn't work. So we just had local deli. We rated it in the truck. I rated it in the truck an 8.2. What's your rating?
My rating's 8.3. I'm one up again.
Oh, what the heck? You're one up in me.
Gotta one up you, man.
Actually, he's 0.1 up in me. If he was one up in me, it'd be a 9.2. Just, we want to make sure that we're accurate in our statements around here.
Yeah. Yes. 8.3. Yeah, they're a great place to go. Their bread is made fresh on the site. I think I've already mentioned that in the truck. So, sorry, am I disturbing you? We're not filming. Brian's apparently doing something else.
I am just
Here, hold on. I need to.
checking on my watch to make sure that it's actually still recording. Hey, we're trying something unique today too. We have a live audience joining us.
We do.
So we're streaming this live as well as filming. If you're live, you're going to see this before the replay audience sees it because this is episode 15 that we're filming and 14 hasn't even been released yet.
14 may never be released. Bruce was a little raw
Dirty.
that day.
A
And
little dirty.
Dropped a couple F-bombs talking about horse
Yeah.
stuff.
Bruce is kind of a dirty old man.
I smile for you, I smile for you. I don't know, what do I look? So apparently, I had one of our viewers, you see, I'm tugging on my ear here a little bit. Apparently I do this every episode.
Oh,
Grab
do
my
ya?
ear. I do.
I've never
I don't-
noticed that. You know what I do every episode? This.
Well, we all do this.
All of us.
See, I'm formulating my words very articularly today.
Did you all see on episode 13 how Ruby, my favorite sister, our producer and editor,
She's your only sister.
she threw in the little clip of Biden. She's compared me to Biden.
Okay, I mean, I'll take it, I'm not trying to run the country.
Probably do a better job.
I think we're bordering on things we don't talk about right now.
Oh shit, it stopped again.
What?
I don't know why.
Does it tell you?
We're having technical issues today. I don't know why it keeps stopping the recording, but we're definitely gonna have to make the studio time a little shorter on the recording today because it keeps stopping.
Should we talk faster? Okay, let's talk about electric cars.
Oh, I like electric cars.
You
I was
like
thinking
electric
about
cars?
buying an electric car.
I know, tell me, do share.
You know, it would save
Do
a lot
share.
It would save a lot of money in gas. There's a lot of money we're spending gas every single day. Going here, going there, and everywhere.
My brain can't move that fast, Brian.
I think electric cars are great. What do you think?
I'm gonna slow it down.
Slow.
So I'm not opposed to electric cars. I don't think it's a horrible idea. I, like a lot of other people in the world, am not that concerned about our environment, or as concerned as they are about our environment. But I'm not opposed to an electric car either. I just don't want somebody telling me I have to have an electric car.
I don't think anyone's telling you gotta have an electric
Not
car.
yet.
I'm more concerned just about how much it costs to fill up my car in gas.
I agree with that, but let's take it down to, okay, let's go on, here's a good one. So we went to Pittsburgh 3 years ago, whatever it was. How much extra time would have that added onto our trip when we had to stop and charge up for an hour every time?
That's true. Days. It would have taken days.
300 miles a pop, it was 2,000 plus.
We're off again.
What the heck is going on?
It would have added days to the trip.
Yeah,
Days.
yeah, hour per charge.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have been a long.
So with that
trip.
whole aspect, that's okay, but using it as a commuter, I think Brian's analogy at one point was 100 miles.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean, commute,
Commute 100
say you drive
miles.
100 miles a day.
I guess 50 miles isn't that far to commute,
Yeah.
is it? It's not that
I mean, it's kind of a long ways, but for a lot of people, especially in like the south,
Yeah.
western part of the country,
Yeah,
their commutes are a long time.
They are.
Seems like electric's the way to go.
yeah.
Plus, if you're down there, the cost of fuel is absurd. So
Sure.
charging is the way to go in that case.
They still have to come up with the technology to fit everything into a big truck, into a one-ton truck, so they can, I mean, because that's what I drive. They have done it for the F-150, is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ford's got their new truck out that is electric.
Yes, so they got a ways to go. Although they got them in
Yeah.
semis, so I mean, they should be able to, Brian's preoccupied.
Well, I'm watching to make sure it doesn't stop recording because it keeps stopping.
We're having some serious issues today.
technical issues today.
Brian's brand new phone doesn't work.
It's not brand new, it's a year or two old now.
How's yours a year or two old and it's not the same phone as mine?
Yours is like 4 years old.
He's only 2 years old.
No, what is it? Oh,
Oh. Hold on, I gotta check too.
no,
Oh,
now it's not even recording.
what the hell?
WTF.
Is there any way to pull this off of here? You should be able to pull off a live.
Maybe. I was just
I
more
say-
concerned about sound.
Oh, sound.
Well, then maybe it's because of the battery.
Oh. Well. I guess maybe we can't pull it out to there. Maybe we film again tomorrow or something.
Well, if you're joining us live, you're the only one joining us. Maybe we can pull some clips off of the live. I'll have to see if I can download it. I'm pretty sure I can download the video.
I'm gonna start
I'll
talking
figure
about
it
this
out.
here, I think.
Why are you talking on air?
I don't know. It must be just the habit that I have that I didn't know that I had until recently.
I don't know why we don't have more live viewers. We should have a ton.
We should have 1,500
At least.
or 5 would be okay too at this point.
Even
Or 1.
two. We had one twice. Well, thanks for joining us live.
Yes, thank
B
you.
Squared. Have a great week. Check us out at bsquared.us.
Oh. We didn't talk about the bingo, bingo, bongo!
Here he goes again with his bongo, bingo, bango, bowl,
Bull.
bowl.
Okay. You sound like a freaking rooster.
The live show is ending.